Live stream, everybody. Guess we're right back right on the live stream as we may have continued from last time exactly. So looks like the live stream is now ready to start and ready to get right on to this. So anyways, hello everybody. It is I, the Lord of the Zombies speaking. That's right, the Lord of the Zombies here is now here on the live stream, everyone. Yep, definitely right on the live stream, folks. Definitely right on the live stream. So, as I'm going to probably say right now exactly, is that this live stream is going to be a longer stream this time. It's going to be very longer. So, if you guys can hear me in the live stream, feel free to give me a thumbs up if you have to or not, but just feel free to give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear me or not. So just let me know in the chat, by the way, so that way I would probably just let you guys to tell me if you guys can hear me on the live stream or not. So just go ahead and tell me in the chat, and that way I'll be able to kind of just give you guys a thumbs up if you guys can full likely hear me in the live stream right now. So that's all I'm going to probably say. So as of now, I'm going to go ahead and try to turn off the mic and then turn it back on anyways in like 3 seconds. So all I'm going to do right now is count to three, and yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and do this as right now is in 3, 2, 1, 0. Alright, well, as I said, I did turn on the mic and off, so I think it probably might still work, so I don't know. It really depends if you guys can hear me or whatever, but as of now, ladies and gentlemen, that I am kind of warming myself in the blanket right now since, well, due to the fact that I don't want my hands to kind of freeze, so that's probably why I probably would rather warm myself up anyway, besides kind of like getting cold exactly, which sometimes I'm just more of not a cold person, I'm just more like a person that needs to get warmth anyways, so that's probably what I would prefer to be, is just more of like a warmth person than a cold person with hands being freezing, so that's probably why, for an example, and that's probably exactly the point. So, as I can say right now, if you guys do again enjoy this video, remember these 4 things you guys have to do if you're a new person to this channel. On my 6th channel, that is known to be as my P vs Z channel, is go ahead and give this video a like and comment and subscribe and hit the bell while you guys are at it to give me a like and comment and subscribe and the bell being notified, and all of that. You guys will not be able to miss out on any other videos that comes onto this channel easily. So before I can mention to you guys right now that what we were pretty much gonna do last night on the last live stream we were gonna do was that I was gonna be mentioning about other things that are gonna kind of happen along heading forward exactly, is with the continuations of other videos that have actually been unfinished or have been untouched. So that's probably exactly why I would mention to you guys right now that there is going to be a good highly of a chance that it might come back exactly, which, as I did said otherwise, that, there will probably be a full conversation of the reason in another video. Whenever, things are finally, finalized a little bit, that's when I might be able to kind of, finally give my time and finally actually be able to, reveal exactly the time where I'm going to be mentioning on the timestamp, where I'm going to be oh, I'm going to be talking throughout the video and mention the facts about how many episodes am I going to try to push out exactly for season 2, which that's all I can give you guys that explanation for that. So that's all I can say. And yeah, that's what I would recently have to say right now. So if you guys again want to feel free to or just usually just hang out and chat on the stream, feel free to talk to me on the stream exactly and go into the chat, by the way. If you guys feel free again to go into the chat, then please again I encourage you guys go to the chat and definitely want to give me some questions or give me some Q&A questions. Well, that's pretty natural, and that's a bit fine. If you guys want to do a Q&A, then feel free to do so in the Q&A in this channel. So, that we will keep the channel alive. That's like our sixth channel. So, again, as I said before, go ahead and definitely chat if you want, but that's totally fine. So, anyways, that's all I want to talk about right now. All right. So, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and just say is like, how is everybody's day going on so far? Well, for how my day's been going, I have to say that my day has actually been like pretty chilling so far. It's been pretty amazing lately. And the only thing I'll have to mention right now, what's going to be more amazingly to the fact about like saying is like, how are like the other characters doing? Like, for example, like non characters, exactly like non P versus Z characters. Well, as I can say that the characters are doing pretty natural as always. They're like doing pretty good so far. Like I mean, for like Sans and Papyrus, oh, they've been doing pretty well so far on the Plantis side lately, and they kind of still like that on that side exactly. Which, to be honest with Sans and Papyrus these days, that I think Sans is doing pretty well. He's just been cracking jokes lately as usual. He's been cracking jokes, which he's probably been doing that off recording ever since a little bit since like the full stop and the pause a little bit of season 2 being paused, which means it's not going to go down just yet. It's just still going to stay a little bit of alive exactly before like my recording studio gets finalized exactly. Like it means it's going to be like stabilized, and it's going to actually like be like the final nail in the coffin, which means it's going to like get everything into a reset button, which means it's going to like reset everything else as it's going to be reset exactly. So for those who have paid attention on the last live stream, feel free to continue to pay attention on that. And oh yeah, we did talk about the Chicago Bears, which I find it a lot more interesting to say. Is like, for once, I never seen Indiana ever will probably pick a Bears team. That is like the first time for everything, man. Like it's just been about time, man. It's just like literally been about time, which I know as from the other side, from the old saying goes, that the other side's gonna probably get pissed anyway, which we all know that probably makes sense. So, in the meantime, as I said before, like there's like literally a Chicago's Cub at this point anyway. Like, why not keep the Cubs? Why not even keep them? I mean, I know they're from baseball and stuff, but just keep the Chicago Cubs, man. Like, you guys have enough Bears, like literally enough bears at this point. So I don't know what else to consider to keep asking, but I don't really even want to know. But I guess I'm gonna go ahead and skip that part anyways and just say is like, yeah, about time Indiana finally picked the Bears and send them to probably over there exactly, which I don't know. It's just gonna be a long time for their stadium to get rebuilt, for like their second stadium getting rebuilt. But all I gotta say is like that's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna take like days, weeks, months, so blah blah blah, whatever. Really don't even know. But that's like the pretty craziest, insane news I would ever heard exactly or ever hear for the longest time. So that's probably why I think it's pretty insane. It's probably why I think it's pretty insane. So, anyways, to the point where I'm going to mention right now is like the thing I probably would say exactly is how's Papyrus doing? Is that I think Papyrus, by the way, for how he's going on exactly on his day, I think Papyrus is doing pretty well. He's been doing pretty alright, I suppose. He's been doing kind of okay exactly in his life right now so far exactly, which I think he's been doing pretty interesting stuff lately in his time, which he's doing pretty well. He's doing like very naturally pretty well. And the next question about Black Panther, well, for what he's been doing exactly, well, he's been practicing a lot of fights a lot lately. He's been practicing training a little bit while still being in the P vs. Z universe that is known as Plants vs. Zombies exactly, which he's been kind of training lately for a while. He's been like training his whole time lately as himself being a hero as he always has been. So that's probably why Black Panther has been training lately. He's been like fighting and usual and doing all other stuff. And the main question you may ask me, and the main question you may ask, is that the fact about saying is like you may like tell me basically about the question by saying is like you may ask and tell me is like the fact about saying is like the briefly mention saying something is about like, oh, how is the zombies doing? Oh, yes, the zombies. The zombies have been doing fantastic lately. They've been doing fantastic lately, along with Zomboss and Head Zombie, and the rest of the other zombies are doing good. Like, they've been, like, I don't know, just vegging out or just chilling out exactly for, like, a while and exactly for, like, a longer time, which, to be honest with you guys right now, I think most likely, the characters are doing pretty well in their positions lately. They've been doing pretty well lately, even though, as I said anyway, that they've been doing pretty alright at least, which, as I said before, that there is going to be a time where I'm going to probably just be like, oh, just like getting the characters to be finalized a little bit by actually just, oh, I don't know, just chilling around lately or just doing whatsoever exactly, but, that's probably what's been going on lately. That's just what's been happening lately. And speaking of what's going on lately, is I did kind of heard about an interesting fact earlier. Was that I think the only fact I did kind of heard about was that, oh, the facts were about like, how the characters are gonna do so far to continue. Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. Yeah, I thought a minute I was gonna sneeze. So anyway, as I was going to mention here, was that things are doing good so far in my time right now in real life for me, exactly which, oh, I've been doing okay lately. I've just been like, been trying to warm my hands a little bit because for me, I do not want to deal with the cold stuff exactly. That just sometimes, somehow, really kind of bothers my hands a little bit. So, as I said before, it does kind of suck. And I'll say, anyways, it does kind of suck, guarantee, by saying is like, oh, somebody has like cold hands, exactly, by trying to warm the hands up, exactly, which, for those who've dealt like the, temperature, by the way, between with like warm versus cold of like, most of that turns on and off, well, as I can really say in full understanding is I think I would say normally I would say is I probably would deal with the warm than the cold because it really does freeze my hands off for no reason because it just really freezes them anyway. I'm like, man, that really just freezes my hands. But all I can say now, ladies and gentlemen, that there are going to be some interesting facts and interesting points anyway by saying it's like, oh, when is something good going to be coming around? Oh, there is going to be something good, by the way. There is going to be something good until something does actually happen. So, as I can give you guys a amount of interesting points and also interesting questions, is that, yeah, it's been exactly been a while. It's been like a long, long time and decades for a long time. So, that's all I can say, and that's all I can probably talk about. And just as in for a fact, by the way, I do want to let you guys know too, by the way, is hopefully it's sometime by now exactly we'll see what is going to be the good side and what's going to be like the good news to come and what the good news is going to be about. So, as I can say before and otherwise, is if you guys are like definitely enjoying this live stream, then definitely enjoy the live stream as you can because for me, we'll continue a lot more live streams in the future. We'll continue a lot more good live streams coming up. So hopefully, more live streams, as I said before, are going to definitely continue to keep on happening and keep pushing and pushing. Which, I mean, for me, I totally would love to see more live streams keep pushing and pushing. Which is going to be an interesting, good thing coming around in the present time. Is that as more people kind of more likely expect more live streams coming in, then yes, there are going to be more live streams. As I said before, that there are going to be more and more live streams going to absolutely continue to keep happening. So that's probably what I'm going to say, and that's what I'm going to probably just say otherwise. That yes, there are going to be more live streams going to continue on this channel, and furthermore on this channel. That more and more, and I mean absolutely more live streams are going to come to happen. That's either going to be whenever more live streams are going to be able to come out, which there's going to be a lot more good things coming around, that more live streams might be able to get more stuff out exactly than usual, which, to be honest with you guys right now, that I think it's going to be a well interesting point in view and point of taking ways to say is like the live stream's going to get good and good, which I do promise you guys again that there could be more live streams exactly on this channel, which I'm still am actually making up the favor and just giving you guys the favor as I'm actually am going to bring more live streams back on this channel as usual, which I think this might be a very interesting opportunity just to kind of get like more live streams out and more conversations a little bit, since I know that people would say is like, oh, we need you to do more live streams again. It's been a while since you've never even done a live stream. The answer is that yes and yes. Yes, 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 and yes. It has been a while, and it's been a super long time and a hot minute, which has been a very long time to do live streams. And trust me, there has been no live streams ever since I even got those back, because for me, I've been kind of bit vegging out a little bit and kind of like thinking about different things right now. As I did say anyway, that I was thinking about like other stuff that can definitely happen soon momentarily is bringing out more content and also more live streaming back, which I do intend to bring more live streams back to this channel. So I think all I can say right now, ladies and gentlemen, that more live streams are going to continue to keep coming back officially, that they're going to keep coming back. So as of now, all I have to say is I hope that you guys are excited to see more new videos that comes on this channel. And I know I'm tired as usual, but I'm trying to kind of whip my eyes a little bit up right now, since I am definitely am trying to whip my eyes a little bit up a little bit without them falling back down to close my eyes out. So that's all I can tell you guys right now, is that the good news, at least we're going to have something, and at least we're going to have a good opportunity and a very good news that I hope for you guys to keep enjoying more longer live streams. And speaking of more longer live streams, if you guys definitely watched the last video, then feel free to watch the last live stream as you can. So that's all I can give you guys the good news about. And also, how are my other separate channels going along this time? Well, my separate channels have been doing pretty well, exactly, including my main channel is doing good. Like, my main channel is almost at 800 subscribers, bro. Like, 800 subscribers is, like, pretty insane. Like, my main channel is actually going to hit 800 subscribers. Like, I don't know if it's going to come around this week or maybe next week exactly. That's going to come out anyway. Like, oh my god. Like, seriously, 800 subscribers is going to be like another interesting hard-hitting subscriber goal I would ever get to see on YouTube, for the very only time I'm ever seeing like 800 subscribers are definitely going to be right in. I'm like, oh my god, 800 subscribers, bro. 800? Like, that is cool. Like, that is really cool. Like, that is really cool for me, exactly. Just to kind of see my main channel actually take on, like, a big hit for 800 subscribers is, like, a very interesting new way to kind of get right along and get bypass most of them. Is pretty well thought out. It's been pretty much well thought out, exactly, and well done, exactly, by actually saying it's, like, it's very well done, actually. It's been, like, very well done. So, that's all I can say, is that the good news is, whew, Jesus, I'm tired. And I know I'm tired, I'm tired. I literally am tired for a reason. I get it. I'm just very extra tired because I'm trying to open my eyes a little bit. And it doesn't mean I'm not forgetting the episode stuff. I'm not forgetting most of that. And includingly, I'm not forgetting about like season 2 stuff, which I'm not going to forget that, by the way, not to forget exactly. Or even yet, pretty much with gaming stuff lately, that I'm still willing to promise myself to kind of remind myself to bring that back. To instantly kind of bring that back for the plants and zombies and non-PvZ characters, to definitely officially to be playing gaming content in the 6th channel in the future to continue this slide along. And also, the only thing I actually would love to kind of mention here, by the fact of me mentioning about how things are going to go down exactly, is that what I really am going to be talking about, by the way, is that the fact I am actually am going to kind of briefly mention, however, of a season 3 is going to probably be in a long wait of a long time to actually get made. Since I know I might be the main antagonist, the main villain to probably go after the plants exactly, which, as for how things are going to go out and turn out to be anyways, since, I don't know, season 3 is going to be a while. I mean, season 3 is going to probably be in a long time before it might probably get aired for the other next time exactly for how season 3 is going to go down. But for my only focus currently right now is that my own focus is me focusing about season 2, not season 3. Season 2 is I'm focusing right now. So as I can tell you guys the good news that I am actually am currently am going to focus on more season 2 than season 3. I mean, season 3 is just going to probably be in a while to kind of get something to probably be in a long bits of time before that can probably get officially started, which, I mean, season 3 is not officially started right now. It's kind of more likely going to be in a long wait of a while for it to ever kind of come around, either what year's going to be, since I know I'm actually am focusing to kind of continuationally to end the whole ways to end of season 2 before it could be finished and official to be done. But for now, I can't probably do it because it's going to be a lot more trickier with my phone. If somehow if I actually try to make content on my phone, it's honestly going to keep falling back down. Like, it's going to keep falling all the way front down and back down, that the camera on my phone is not going to do a great job. So the only thing I'm going to actually do right now is just say, is I'm going to do all of the laptop itself exactly to get thumbnails out, by the way, for each other episode that's going to remain likely to keep focusing about the Wild West exactly. Then other besides the ancient Egypt and the Pirate of Seas, which of course the plants and zombies done that before already, which means they've already checkmarked it. Now the only thing that they're doing right now is in the third world that they're actually in right now is the Wild West. Sorry, I meant to say my pardon is like I meant to say is the Wild West. That yes, the plants and zombies are in the Wild West for exactly. That is still in like in the third part of the map, which means that they're in the third part of the map. So anyway, that's all I gotta say. That yes, they're in the Wild West of part of the map exactly to go after the scroll, and whatever's gonna be up for number 4 exactly. That's gonna be like the fourth part of the map. Is either gonna be whatever's gonna come out exactly. Who knows? Like, who really kind of knows? For an example, so who really knows what can go on ahead of season 2? So as I said, anyways, feel free again to definitely say anything in the chat or whatever exactly. Feel free to jump right in the live stream. And as I said, otherwise, that yes, this live stream is going to be a longer live stream this time. Not a short live stream where it's going to automatically end, by the way. This is going to be more like a continuation of the stream, but more likely putting all bit of the stuff together in this live stream for it to kind of be different. So, that's all I can get you. That's all I can let you guys know. That it could probably be the exact ways I'm telling you guys right now. But this is just like a continuation from last time. But this is going to be like all full in exactly on this live stream. It's going to be all full in. So that's probably my part of the news, and that's my part of the explanation here. So anywho, yeah, that's all I have to tell you guys right now is that, yeah, it's gonna probably be something like that. And oh, as before, we are still continuing on this live stream exactly, is that if you guys do feel free to go ahead and, say something in the chats, but give me some questions, which, as I say before, is feel free to jump in and give me some questions for an examples like suggestions or whatever exactly, or parody fight videos, which of course I'm still going to work on that exactly, is to work on more parody fights and other stuff, which I know that parody stuff has never been like touched as well. I know they've not even been touched by me exactly because I know I've not even touched it. So the only thing that can probably make this up right now exactly and make this full explanation continue is that all I'm going to say right now that there could be a way, a possibility way for it like to continue exactly of the parody to continue is that the only way that the parody stuff is going to continue exactly is that the only thing it could definitely continue is if I finish season 2. Because if I finish season 2 being over, it means I'll have enough advantage and enough time to get more parody stuff out on the P vs. Z channel and will be able, and I mean unlikely able, to get it out, which means I'll try to get it out as possible as I can do. So yes, I will be able to get pretty much the parody videos out, but until season 2 is finished. So that's all I can give you guys the explanation of this update of exactly on this live stream, that this is an updated live stream now, that this is going to be like another interesting part of this conversation now, that the good thing is right now and the good news is at least there's going to be something good coming out of this, and there's at least something going to be amazing coming out of this too. So if you guys are exactly excited, waiting for an awesome time to see when season 2 does actually officially end, then yes, season 2 will officially be coming to an end exactly once all the scrolls have been captured by either plants or zombies for whoever and whom has captured the scrolls, by the way. So, however, of the scrolls we're talking about, like the very evil and secretive scrolls exactly, is either how the plants or zombies have kept and captured the scrolls, by the way, from different sides of the maps. So as long as, like I said, that all the scrolls are actually officially captured and all officially have been grabbed exactly, like once all that's been grabbed exactly, it means it's going to take all the planes and zombies into the other world. That is going to be like the modern of the world exactly. That this time it's going to be like the same thing as the first one, but this time it's going to be more different exactly again, but more similar. If you guys exactly tell me exactly, it's pretty much going to be very much exactly very similar. So, as I can give you guys a very interesting hint, by the way, the good news exactly is that once the plants or zombies capture the ancient scrolls exactly, that it means either the plants or zombies have captured it, and it means that there is going to be a final battle coming out soon in season 2 when it comes to the very end of the season, that it's going to be a very interesting horde of zombies that's going to come around and get the plants again, which is going to be another one hell of an interesting ride on the road, which means it's going to be for all for grabs exactly, which of course that once the zombies do have a final comeback against the plants, it means they might have an ultimate strong advantage to beat the plants. But if the plants actually have another different advantage that the zombies don't, that I'm referring to Zombos or Head Zombie, it means that the plants might have a different way of actually going to beat them. Yep, hair in my mouth. Yeah, sorry, hair. Anyways, not meant trying to sound like plankton or anything, but almost kind of sound like that, so don't know why. But anyway, as I can tell you guys, the good news that at least we're doing a good job how season 2 is going to be coming to an end officially. Like once season 2 does officially come to an end, by the way, it means that the good thing is that season 2 is finally going to be over and finally going to wrap itself up and finally will get to be able to be done. So once like it's over, by the way, folks, then it's going to be finally all over, and it means that the plants and zombies finally get a break from seasons, which means they finally get a break, and they finally instantly get a break. Well, for myself as the Lord of the Zombies, by the way, I'm going to be continuing my evil plans against the plants, which honestly, by the way, it's going to kind of sound a little different, but trust me, anyways, again, it's going to probably be another different thing again, but this time more different. As per usual, how the plants and zombies are going to have like a different way around in the season of number 3, by the way, how the third season is going to be like, which I mean, season 3 is going to kind of be more of a different way than usually the usual stuff as always. But I can tell you guys guarantee that Season 2 will officially come to be over once like everything else gets finalized and once everything of every ancient scrolls have been grabbed and captured by either plant or zombie that has grabbed it. It means it's going to be all up for grabs because once the plants again tries to bring back all the other scrolls by the other zombies again, it means that the plants might have a stronger advantage for whatsoever exactly to kind of win. But in order for the zombies not to let the plants win again, it's going to be the same advantage, but this time with more zombies going after the scrolls again, what the plants have already grabbed, which is going to probably be like that or so. But as for now, exactly, the only thing we might have to say for ourselves and answer ourselves for the question is, however, will the plants win? And will the zombies be victorious? It's going to take a long bit of time before any other episode name gets to be called out exactly, which all the names in every episode is going to come from you guys. If you guys actually go ahead and comment, or if I probably would actually give my own ideas, like consider my own ideas, that's when I might be able to kind of like, for example, to kind of get most of that done. So, anywho, that's all I want to kind of talk about with you guys right now. That this live stream is going to be very different, and this live stream is going to be a lot longer than the other minutes that were ended last night. So I wish that it didn't end it last time, but I guess unfortunately I had no other choice to kind of end it. And I did say I swear to you guys to promise myself exactly that this live stream is going to be a lot longer than the other one. So that's what I'll have to refer to you guys to say right now, that I'm just saying for amount of a reason. I'm just explaining what I'm talking about here. So as of now, guys, I actually am going to go ahead and wrap this video up anyway. So yeah, this is just like another longer video of a second that I'm talking about here during this timestamp of this minute right now, 32 minutes, which is doing pretty well, as I expected. That more likely every timestamp of the minute is continuing to do pretty well exactly and amazingly. So it's all I'm gonna say right now. So anyway, oh god. Anyway, for now, everybody, give this video a like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell to be notified, so that way that you guys again will not miss a single video that comes on this channel. Anyways, I will see you later. I'll see you next time. And don't forget to watch this live stream. If not, then that's totally natural with everyone else. So, anyway, take care, ladies and gentlemen. Take care, everybody. And I will see you guys next time. And as I will let you guys know that once like everything is updated, I'll let you guys know again on a video by actually me explaining about saying is like, everything's been finalized in the other room. It's been like finalized, it's been done exactly, like all characters have been moved exactly. So it's still going to be the same thing in the recording studio. It's going to be the same thing in the recording studio, but it's more likely going to kind of be like, for a very good thing exactly. So truly, as respectfully as I said before, is I will get going soon, so I will probably have to get going right now for you guys since, well, normally I'll let you guys know once everything is finalized, then everything is all good to go, and everything is all sounded up and ready to go anyway, so that being said anyways, I will see you guys for the next video, and remember these 4 things you'll have to do if you're absolutely like a new person to this channel, is please remember is subscribe, and hit the bell to be notified, and also like, comment, and subscribe to the bell to be notified for much many more on this channel. So as that being said, yourself and yours truly as myself to be, the Lord of the Zombies here, and I will see you guys later and next time. So take care, everyone. Have an awesome day. Have an awesome time, and I will see you guys later as always in the next video. And yes, this has been finally been updated for the long bit of a stream of this video. Is going to be a long bit of a stream right now of me explaining. So, anyways, see you guys later, and see you guys next time as always in the next video. Signing right on out.